Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Electra wants to know the truth and will press Logan, the secret designer. Fortunately, RJ Forrester is taking the lead and moving forward. He understands that Electra isn't in love with him, or at least she hasn't given him her full attention just yet. Given what transpired with Melissa Dillon and the fact that Luna Nozawa's ghost is only a year away from his past, RJ thinks Moro's character will harm Electra. He told Electra how he felt, and she acknowledged it before reiterating that Will is her guy. RJ moved on because he was astute and saw an opportunity. With Melissa, whom Will still likes, he's done so conveniently. Because he thinks Electra will fulfill his prophecy, RJ's choice is therefore largely premeditated. When Electra rashly requested Will to identify Logan's hidden designer, she was not thinking straight. She had to be aware that their pre-pillow conversation would be completely inappropriate and that her lover couldn't reveal such explosive knowledge. The employer that recently employed Will is unlikely to fire him. However, if he disclosed any insider Logan knowledge to Electra, particularly on its new designer, his parents would undoubtedly chastise him. Will's loyalties is now under Logan's control. He no longer works for Forrester Creations. Although Electra had no malicious intent, she continued to relate to Will as if he were still a member of the Forrester family's enterprise. Ivy thought RJ, a member of her family, was a better fit for Electra, and she might be correct in the future. However, Electra is unable to alter her feelings at this time. She must never forget that Luna tortured Will because she loved him. Ivy revealed that although Melissa did not emotionally control him, his relationship with her put him in a difficult situation. When Sheila returns, everything is altered by Steffi's offer. Will and Hope found out about each other's employment at Logan. When Fanny, Shauna, and Steffi visited Katie, Hope hid from them. Since Katie has been working on a jewelry line, Shauna wants to collaborate with her at Logan. Katie and Fanny discussed creating a fragrance collection to complement Logan. Dylan and RJ began dating. Steffi insisted that Katie identify her new designer. The reopening of Bikini Bar and the beginning of the rivalry between the two fashion houses have made Sheila's comeback the summer's biggest event. Do we now have an agreement? Shauna queries. Not so quickly. Bill says, I'm going to need something from Wyatt. Steffi says to Brooke, I'm beginning to wonder if something is going on with Hope that she doesn't want us to know about. When someone walks into Taylor's office, she screams and jumps out of Deacon's arms. Sheila is here. Will finds it difficult to tell Electra the truth. Dylan and RJ deepen their friendship. Forrester is looking forward to Eric's couture line's debut. Steffi promises Brooke something. Zend asks Carter for guidance about his future. Taylor and Deacon are uneasy about Sheila's homecoming. Everything is altered by Steffi's last-minute offer. Sheila divulges her actual intentions. At Forrester, Dylan has a new supervisor. Bill is drawn to Wyatt and Shauna's audacious plan. Hope and Brooke celebrate a promising future. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks include Steffi's incredible offer, Sheila's co-conspirator, and Hope sneaking out. By Heather Hughes comments, post a comment. Related, television, The Bold and the Beautiful, hot news, slider, soap opera, spoiler. 21. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks include Steffi's incredible offer, Sheila's co-conspirator, and Hope sneaking out. Spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that disaster is coming. Here's what viewers should anticipate as a number of BMB characters will find themselves in difficult situations. Will is struggling this week because Electra Forrester is pressuring him to reveal the identity of Katie Logan Spencer's new designer. We'll see if Will can remain quiet about Hope Logan Spencer's line at Logan. Katie is counting on him to do so. Remy Price hopes that his most recent kiss with Deke Sharp would serve as a reminder of their relationship as Melissa Dillon and RJ Forrester have a passionate affair. In anticipation of the release of Eric Forrester's most recent couture collection, the Forrester will later examine various designs on a few models. At the last minute, Steffi Forrester Finnegan will make an unexpected proposal to Hope following her pledge to Brooke Logan Forrester. Steffi may finally provide a definitive date for the relaunch and propose that it be announced with the couture fashion presentation. Perhaps Steffi would argue that by giving a sneak peek at what's to come, they can instantly rekindle the excitement surrounding Hope for the future once the show ends. Hope will sense the walls closing up because she is lying to the Forrester about the true reason for her sabbatical, but Brooke will think anything Steffi pitches is fantastic news. Zend Forrester Dominguez will consult Carter Walton for guidance. Zend will consider his future because it looks like everyone else's designs are more important than his. She will report to a new Forrester boss whenever she returns with Dylan. Dylan recently took over as Daphne Rose Walton's assistant, but will RJ take her on for another assignment so they can develop a deeper working relationship? Bill Spencer will be pleased with the business idea that Wyatt Spencer and Shauna Fulton present. Bill might be open to hiring Wyatt and Shauna to work on a new jewelry line, but before they sign contracts, he'll probably insist on the Hope for the future diamond. Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes will be caught off guard when Sheila Carter returns. When Sheila returns to the screen, she will likely have some nefarious intentions and be prepared to go after Deacon's most recent romance. Some of Sheila's sabotage strategies and perhaps a significant revelation about her new roommate could occur during the week. Is Remy acting as Sheila's accomplice and bunking with her? Will and Electra appear ready to learn that Dylan and RJ are developing a romantic relationship. Some ugly emotions and envy allegations could result from that. While Hope hides at Logan once more, Brooke will also become aggressive with Katie regarding who her new designer is. As Hope slips away and leaves the sisters to fight, there will be some stressful moments. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be some surprises and changes over the next 2 weeks, so pay attention. Make CDL your go-to source for all the latest Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and scoop. Lock up your moms, Wyatt's back. When Wyatt Spencer last appeared on The Bold and the Beautiful, he was engaged to Flo Fulton and they were preparing for their nuptials. At about the same time, Flo, Wyatt, and her mother Shauna Fulton were removed off the soap opera. When Wyatt made a comeback last week, he disclosed that he and Flo had broken up off-screen. Then Shauna waltzed into the office and declared that Wyatt and she had come there together. Why is Wyatt taking her mother on road trips if he and Flo are no longer together? There are rumors that Wyatt is currently having an affair with his ex's mother, but he isn't ready to make it public. Who would want to acknowledge that they fled with the mother of their fiancé? Since this isn't Wyatt's first mother on the soap opera, we can all agree that he may have some major mommy issues. Viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful will remember that Wyatt was once engaged to Katie Spencer, his stepmother, who was old enough to be his mother. Dylan is being played like a fiddle by RJ Forrester. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Dylan completed her research and insisted on learning Prince Forrester's real motivations for her. Dylan claimed that RJ was using her to make Electra envious, but why would he acknowledge that? Soap spoilers indicate that RJ Forrester will keep pursuing Daphne's helper the next week. There are already internet whispers about an unforeseen pregnancy, and it won't be long until the new couple gets into bed. Dylan has every right to be wary of RJ's unexpected interest in her. His shift of heart has even left his parents perplexed. Electra was the one woman for him, he was merely telling Brooke Logan. Was RJ's preoccupation with his girlfriend forgotten because Will Spencer Jr. smacked him so hard? Since returning to The Bold and the Beautiful earlier this year, RJ has been reminding audiences of Thomas. RJ's compulsive actions toward Electra have a striking resemblance to his elder brother's mannequin incident involving Hope. The idea that RJ is over Electra and moving on is not being accepted. Electra Forrester moved into Will's beach mansion after selecting him over RJ. She has no right or motive to be envious of RJ and Dylan. Do you believe RJ's strategy will succeed? When Will Spencer discovers that his girlfriend is concerned about RJ's new relationship, how will he feel? Is Will able to maintain a secret? Here are the upcoming events on BNB fans can anticipate Will having trouble keeping a secret, RJ and Dylan becoming closer, and more. Continue reading as soap opera news explains all the drama that lies ahead. It's precisely because Will and Electra are at last in a decent place that he finds this situation so challenging. Will doesn't want another secret to cloud their relationship after everything they've been through. He is personally aware of the harm that falsehoods and omissions may cause, particularly when trust is already shaky. He made a pledge, which is the issue. He now has to choose between being truthful with the lady he loves and honoring his promise to his mother. As viewers are aware, Will assured his mother that he would not discuss Logan's new designer. He's performed admirably thus far. Sadly for him, Electra is becoming interested. According to spoilers, she is curious about Logan's new designer's identity. Will already knows the solution, which is the issue. He simply cannot tell her. At least not without betraying his pledge. When your girlfriend is the one asking inquiries, it's easier said than done. Additionally, teasers indicate that Will finds it difficult to tell Electra the truth. As Will deals with mysteries, RJ and Dylan are concentrating on something far more thrilling. Recently, the couple has been spending more and more time together, and it's obvious that their bond is deepening. In fact, once they kissed, things recently taken a romantic turn. They're making progress now. According to spoilers, RJ and Dylan hang together at RJ's new residence. More kissing will result from that. Will it end there, though? Or will they go one step further? Maybe the bed? Steffi targets the Spencer family. She is undoubtedly upset about Hope Logan's unexplained leave of absence, but she already suspects that it has something to do with Katie Logan's new fashion house and the potential for Hope to go there. It's obvious that Steffi has excellent reason to be angry about everything that has been happening over the past few weeks. Although Hope's line, "Hope for the future," at Forrester Creations hasn't received much notice, Steffi didn't anticipate her leaving the firm so swiftly and suddenly. However, according to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi has every right to be angry with the Spencer brothers because she is aware that Bill Spencer is primarily supporting and funding Katie's new fashion house. Furthermore, Steffi is adamant that Wyatt and Liam Spencer may have been the ones who persuaded Hope to quit Forrester Creations and begin anew at Logan. The audacious and gorgeous week of Sheila's True Agenda, Steffi surprises Hope, and Bill's urgent demand. By Heather Hughes on Comments, post a comment. Related, television, spoilers, soap operas, hot news, and The Bold and the Beautiful. 1. The Bold and the Beautiful week of update, Sheila's True Agenda, Steffi's surprising Hope, and Bill's urgent demand. According to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for this week, Steffi Forrester Finnegan will make an unexpected move, and Bill Spencer will become forceful. There will be a lot going on B&B because Sheila Carter's genuine intentions will also be revealed. Will Spencer will have a difficult situation to get out of now that Electra Forrester is attempting to get him to inform her about Logan's next designer. Before Melissa Dillon receives a new boss at Forrester Creations, RJ Forrester will also intensify their relationship in the passion department. Will RJ ask Dillon to assist with a project, or might Steffi prefer that she collaborate with Hope Logan Spencer? That might depend on the news that Steffi gives Hope in the upcoming episodes. Hope may have an immediate opportunity to restart Hope for the future due to a last-minute offer that alters the course of events. In fact, following Eric Forrester's next couture event, Steffi might wish to announce the line's comeback right away. Naturally, Hope has already made a significant commitment to Katie Logan Spencer through her Logan contract, where Deke Sharp has been putting in a lot of effort to produce some innovative new designs for their own forthcoming fashion show. Although it's clearly too late to halt Logan's progress, Brooke Logan Forrester will be overjoyed that Steffi is finally making things happen for Hope at Forrester Creations. Taylor Hayes will have some intimate moments with Deacon Sharp in her office, but it looks like Sheila will appear and shatter their bubble. Sheila will undoubtedly have an agenda, despite her claims to have good intentions and no malicious intent. Sheila isn't giving up on Deacon, and she might do some unexpected things to get Taylor out of his life. Shauna Fulton will assist Wyatt Spencer in presenting Bill with a plan in the interim. This meeting will also feature Liam Spencer, which may be related to the jewelry line Shauna has been advocating for. Bill will approve the proposal, but before they finalize the sale, he will make a demand of Wyatt. will Wyatt deliver the hope for the future diamond that Bill is hoping for? Stay tuned as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Bill will play hardball and hope it's enough of an incentive. Visit CDL often for more information about Bold and the Beautiful, as we will have all the exciting spoilers and news to check out. Shauna stops stalking Taylor, and Steffi suspects. Let's begin at the beginning. Shauna opens the teaser clip. Wyatt Spencer has traveled to Los Angeles with the woman. Wyatt didn't even try to explain Shauna's presence. But we quickly learned that Shauna had prepared a pitch for Logan. The woman appears to want a line of jewelry. In the promo video, Shauna asks if they have a deal with Assurance. But Bill Spencer warns her, not so fast. Given that Katie Logan Spencer appeared to adore the items, that doesn't necessarily indicate no. But given Shauna's past, Bill might be a little worried. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Wyatt appears in the preview trailer as well. Bill might be stating, "I need something from Wyatt." Steffi at Forrester Creations expresses her worries. The woman has just returned from confronting Katie by storming into Logan. Katie refused to identify her new designer, but Steffi is beginning to have doubts. Brooke Logan Forrester is informed by Steffi that Hope is concealing something from them. Taylor and Deacon Sharp are making out on the couch. When Taylor notices someone turning the doorknob, her eyes widen. The door creaks open slowly, and Taylor screams and leaps to her feet. Deacon also leaps to his feet and spins about, completely perplexed. Is Sheila Carter Sharp at the door? Or might Taylor begin to see things? Maybe a little bit of both. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila makes a wild comeback, and here's how BNB Baddie returns to action. By Heather Hughes on comments, post a comment. Related, television, The Bold and the Beautiful, comings and goings, hot news, soap opera, spoilers. 13. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila makes a wild comeback, and here's how BNB Baddie returns to action. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, fans of Sheila Carter are in luck because her time off-screen is almost over. Sheila will soon make a comeback and start a tale that will cause a lot of controversy in Los Angeles. Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp will have some uncomfortable moments when Sheila returns. Deacon may soon realize he was mistaken in his attempts to persuade everyone that Sheila is no longer a threat. Taylor and Deacon have a shock in her workplace in BNB's teaser video for the upcoming week. Sheila is probably going to be the one to break up the happy pair. Sheila may pretend to simply wish Taylor and Deacon well, but the episode will show her true intentions. Maybe Sheila will tell someone why she really wanted to get back in touch with Taylor and Deacon. If Remy Price becomes Sheila's new roommate, he might be the one to offer a sympathetic ear. In any case, Sheila's true goal ought to be to ruin Deacon and Taylor's relationship and take him back for herself. Sheila is definitely holding out hope that she may blow up Deacon's new affair and maintain her marriage because she hasn't signed the divorce papers yet. The only question is how far Sheila will go to ruin Taylor and Deacon's relationship. Sheila will always be a troublemaker, regardless of how things turn out. Sheila may have changed enough to stop hurting people, but that doesn't mean she will watch Taylor and Deacon have a happy life together. Naturally, if Sheila becomes sufficiently irate, she might turn back to her riskiest past and actually endanger Taylor's life. In any case, Sheila will return to the screen for a crazy new plot that will challenge Deacon and Taylor's bond. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila will make some mistakes immediately, so keep an eye out for any shocking revelations. Make CDL your go-to source for more exciting Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and news.